First thing we're going to talk about is the most popular film ever created. And if you have any criticism whatsoever, you are a racist and you are against all black people and women. And you cannot criticize this film at all. And that would be The Little Mermaid. So this movie is setting up to be one of the biggest disasters we've ever seen. But right now, the Little Mermaid trailer on YouTube is sitting at over 1 million dislikes. This account right here, which I saw yesterday, basically just said like it's being mass disliked by racists. It's being completely mass disliked. And essentially, this is setting the tone. This type of nonsense. This is an irrelevant account. I've never heard of this account until when I saw this. But this is the narrative right here. And this is what happens when you have the mainstream media pushing out that messaging. Then you have other NPC-like accounts or people out there just pushing that nonsense as well, because they don't have any critical thinking ability whatsoever. They just repeat the narrative that they are told. This is called why it's called NPC. They're downloading new information and they're spreading that. If you think this is the beginning, you're sorely mistaken, because this has been going on for a while. And this Little Mermaid thing, I think, is going to be one of the worst examples of the mainstream media weaponizing someone's race and gender, because this is going to get extremely ugly as we get closer to this film.
Just this declaration, it's being mass disliked by racists. Now, when they put this out, it was only at 648,000 dislikes. Now it's up over 1 million. So I don't know if they did themselves any favors by broadcasting that out there. And my question would be, how do you know that these people are the racists? Where did these racists come from? Why aren't these racists downvoting the Creed 3 trailer? Has many more black people in it than this movie does. Where are these racists for Wakanda Forever? If there was ever a movie to dislike because you're a racist, it might be Wakanda Forever. Yet that didn't get ratioed. That has like a 10-to-1 like to dislike ratio. Creed 3, an excellent like to dislike ratio. Somehow, another Disney live action remake has a massive ratio. We saw the same thing for we've seen the same thing for Peter Pan. We've seen the same thing for that Pinocchio one with Tom Hanks, that joke of a movie. Like, all these things getting massively disliked. And it's not just because, oh, Ariel's black. Now, I have a problem with Ariel being black because she's not black. They've race swapped this character. It's a cheap way to insert your own identity politics and not create anything. But there's a variety of reasons people are upset about this. One, it's another lazy Disney live action remake because they don't have any creativity left. They're just continuing to go back to the well to find things people like to do these lazy remakes. Two, the characters of whether it's Scuttle or Sebastian or whatever, like, this looks weird as hell. Nobody wants to watch this shit.
No.
And when you just look at the CGI, the effects, how dark, no pun intended, the entire movie looks, people have a problem with this for a variety of reasons. And you can scroll all through the comment section, and I don't know where you're getting that these people are just racists. Now, of course, this Pop Tings, they wrote this article back in May, why disliking new Disney The Little Mermaid is racist. Right? And they go through this entire explanation of, there hasn't been enough representation. There hasn't been enough representation over the course of Hollywood's history and the entertainment industry, marginalized communities. And if you don't support this, then you're inherently racist. It's just such nonsense, but this is going to be the strategy going forward. It's all they have left. They've tried to put out things. They've tried to put out these fires. It hasn't worked. They're going to go full, if you don't like this, you're racist, as a way to promote this movie.
Yeah, and I don't feel the general interest in this movie to even see if it's the big train wreck that we expect, per se. I don't feel like people even want to see this movie to even see the train wreck. It's just that you can see it. We already know how bad it's going to be. And again, you have to understand that the narrative is the same people that claim sexism and that fans hate women are now signaling that the people that are upset that the Little Mermaid is not a white girl are those are the sexist people. But now, because the sexist people apparently would like to see the character that it was created, how the character was created in the animated film, be realized. Now suddenly those people that hate women, they're just racist. That's all it is now. So we've moved from they hate women to now they're just racist. And that's how it's going to go every time. And again, we're only a few years away from the racist argument being irrelevant, because then it's going to move into the transphobia stuff. You know what I mean? Because the next Little Mermaid will probably be a trans character. And then it'll move from, oh, well, you're not racist, you're not sexist, you just hate trans people. Because with the Oppression Olympics, the narrative always shifts. But I feel like we are in a far different place now than we were 3 years ago, 5 years ago with this. Used to when we were criticizing this stuff, I felt like we were kind of on an island at times. You know what I mean? It's like, man, now it's like everybody's waking up to the reality of what's going on. Disney is nothing more than a meme. A lot of these films are nothing more than a meme. It's a joke. And generally speaking, people are sick and tired of it. So the hill they're going to die on, it's going to be bad. The Little Mermaid is going to get bad. Everybody needs to get ready because this is going to be one hell of a ride, and the mainstream is going to triple, quadruple down on all of these racist claims. Get ready. It's going to be fun.